Atlanta. We are here at Badlanta for the Xfinity series for 90 laps because that's where they're at in real life, and so that's where we are. I'm not going to worry about qualifying. Just start in the back. I don't have any hopes of this race being very good at all, just because of the track. Caden's been having some connection issues, I guess. He keeps connecting and disconnecting. Hopefully he can get in. But we're here at New Atlanta with the white walls instead of the green. I think it looks way better with the white, personally. But still wide open, flat out. The setup is pretty loose, honestly. I've got the track temp way up, but the race doesn't start until like 9:30 or 10 o'clock in sim, so it's going to be completely dark and a lot cooler than it is now. But who knows, maybe with traffic we could have some handling things we need to deal with. But we'll probably just get a whole bunch of cautions. We will see. Yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of people staying in the back. It's going to be something. We can go about 60 laps on fuel, I think.
One more lap.
That's saying 115. That ain't right. All of a sudden. I don't know why that's saying that. But should be about 60. When we get in the draft, we can probably save a little bit more lifting and just coasting a bit. But see, look at this, the way the front end, it wants to over-rotate really easily, and this is just running by myself. So if we have to deal with handling throughout the race, that could make this a little bit more fun, but it probably will end up just having people spin out.
There's the flag, man. It's over.
But I don't think it's going to be an issue at all. Once we get to nighttime, I think it's just going to be gripped up and you're just flat out around the bottom. But yeah, it's really wanting to rotate that rear end. And with this genius design of a track, we've got to go down here for pit entry. We can't cross that white line on the right due to an unsafe penalty, but pit speed limit doesn't start until all the way where it would normally start.
Like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again.
So
pit box in 10.
That's how it goes. We're here at New Atlanta. It's just what we got to deal with because that's where they are in real life. And I'm trying to match the schedule or match the series just like following the real life schedule for the most part. So that's just how it is. We'll see if this is a decent race. I don't expect it to be, so we'll either be right or we'll be pleasantly surprised. So we will find out what we get here. I'm curious to see if this will be any fun in a league setting. The one time we did, or I did run it in a league was for Nick's truck series season that he did, and I got wrecked out very early in that one, so I didn't really get to experience what it was like. Being able to trust the people around you, pretty much. But we'll see how it goes. 90 laps seems like a long time. But in the draft, track temp will be, or not the track temp, but in the draft, the lap times will be pretty low. So hopefully this race doesn't take forever. If we get a bunch of cautions, it probably will. Got a decent field again. Cool to see. And we jump all the way to nighttime as the lights turn on. We're starting 18th here. We got a good number of people up front. Colton with the pole, looking to get his 4th win of the season, and Damon, the only other person who has won this season, in 2nd. Good luck to him. Chris, JP, Layton, Shane, Billy, Barrett, Maxime, Ryan, and that's the top 10 there. And here's the rest of the field. We got 30 cars. Hopefully Caden's able to get in here. Track temp now is 85, so all the way to nighttime. They did have, they're having a weather delay in real life right now, I believe, so it will be pitch black when they start racing in real life, or when they get back to racing. So I just wasn't sure if iRacing actually added the lights for this track, because I know they said they'd updated it and the lights didn't work anymore. So I didn't know if I wanted it to go that late. But the track surface at 6:30, which is what I was originally going to start the race at, and what I think the race in real life started at, the track surface just looked terrible. With the light, the way it was reflecting, I don't know what the deal was, but this should be better. I don't think I've ever done a night race here because they haven't ever had lights that worked.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Right,
so we'll see if it's any fun. Not expecting it to be, and not expecting this to be a very good race at all, but we could be surprised and have a good time. After a really, really fun Pocono race. And Pocono can sometimes get really boring and not be a very fun race. Turned out great, and we had a really fun green-white checkered. So we'll see how this goes. Gonna be getting the green pretty early here.
Good luck, everybody.
Yep, good luck. Thanks for joining again.
Good luck.
Let's see if we can have a fun time. If we do get a bunch of yellows, I'll probably start shortening the caution lengths. And hope that my recording software doesn't crash or start causing me to have bad jitters throughout the race, because that would not be fun either. We got Nick starting just behind us. And we're getting ready to go green here for 90 laps.
Green, green, green.
Here we go. Nice and easy. I'm just going to be hanging out for a while, probably in the back. This is a pretty long race, like I've said.
All clear, all clear. Yeah, one inside.
And I have no idea what this car is going to feel like in the draft.
Still there.
Probably duck in behind Alan here.
All clear, all clear.
Ooh, big lift, big lift. Front end's really getting sideways. But looking okay so far. Little bit scary looking up front. And Bryce just had a little bit of a bobble on entry, it looked like. Maybe pushed up a bit into whoever was in front of him. Or on his outside, I mean. I'm just content with riding right here for now and saving a bit of fuel, and they've already wrecked.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is
And
out.
we get hit. I don't think we got any damage though, unless we get hit again. I think we should be good.
Past the 29, past the...
That's not good for the tires though.
I don't know how I missed that.
Let the 95 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 7 car by.
Let the 95 by. Where's Nick? He's back behind
Let
us.
the 95 car by.
We'll come down. I don't think I'm going to change tires. Not that I think it'll matter, but I want to make sure we get the car fixed. We might as well put fuel into it. I don't think the car's going to be that bad.
Car.
They just got stacked up behind us, I think, and then accordioned into the back of us and nothing we could do, but we didn't really get hit very hard, and we didn't hit anything or get hit, so... I'm not blaming anybody about this race or gonna get mad or anything unless we see some really egregious stuff, which I don't expect. It's just this track is a terrible design for a racetrack. It's not gonna be a good race.
It's the 95 car.
Pretty much no matter what.
7 car.
We probably should have ran Old Atlanta instead, but I want to try and match the official or the real life schedule as much as possible because I want to kind of follow it. And we're going to be skipping some road courses coming up, so that's going to be taking it away from the real life schedule anyway. Oh, 24 seconds optional. That's not bad. Tires slid a little bit there, but that's not going to be a big deal. We'll just get all this fixed, go to the back, and get back going. Make sure we don't go a lap down. We should have plenty of time here.
Alright, that's it. Go.
I think the damage should be fine now. We'll just let Nick Martin go out in front of us here.
Line up single file. It's the 81.
See if we can last longer than 2 laps this next time. At least the caution isn't taking forever. We already got the 2 to green. We're getting ready to get the 1 to green. The pace car just behind us.
Alright, man, we're going green next time. Bye. Alright, man, line up on the inside.
Fuel-wise,
road. 82
we cannot
car.
come close to making it yet. We can only do about halfway.
71 past the
Greg's a lap down. He's got to go to the back. Did he get a penalty, or was he fixing damage? I don't know. If we could get like a 40, 50 lap run, that might be fun with some handling coming in, but I just don't ever see that happening, to be honest.
Get ready.
I'm not sitting back here hoping this is going to be a good race. I fully expect it to not be good at all. But I think we could get a better race than a million times better than officials ever could. Or has. I've done a couple races at this track and they have been not good. But it's been a while. We got Eric starting just behind us now. And we might just drop to the apron and go all the way to the back.
Alright, man. Pace car is in.
Looks like pretty much everyone's still on track, except Greg's a lap down.
Green flag, green flag. Got one
Be
outside.
nice and careful.
Stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
Nice and careful. Yeah, we're just going to the back.
You're all clear, clear all around. You got one outside. You're all clear.
We're just going to the back.
You got one outside. All clear, all clear.
No danger of losing the draft. They're all pretty strung out back here, so I just want to be out of the danger as much as we can.
35.603, 75 left position. Car 64 has taken the lead. Outside.
Get a run underneath Christian. I believe Nick also dropping to the back.
All clear, all clear.
Doing what I did there. He couldn't do that immediately. He was up on the outside. Jerry was one of the ones spinning up in front of us, I believe.
The car in P12 just hit the fastest lap. 31.44.
Oh, Greg's got a ton of left front damage. His whole left front tire is bent in. That's probably why he's a lap down. He was in that wreck and is now fixing, or was fixing damage. He's got a ton of damage. But next week is Chicago Street Course, I believe, and Friday is the 4th of July. So I doubt we're going to do the race on Friday, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that aren't available, including myself, I believe. I don't know. So we're going to do a Wednesday night again. That's kind of our alternate night to race that I can swing sometimes if it's late enough, and this race series starts late enough in the night that I can make it, because I wanted to make sure that I could. So we'll probably run Wednesday nights for this series next week at Chicago Street Road Course. I think that'll be fun. I enjoy racing there, especially in these things. I think after that is Sonoma, which I think we will skip just because I know for a fact the road course is going to get less participation overall. And if we do 2 back-to-back, that could probably just kill off the series participation altogether, which I don't want to do, and that's a lot of road courses. So I think we're going to run Rockingham instead, which is a series or a track they went to in real life, amazingly. Whoa. But I didn't run, so I think we'll do that instead, just for some fun.
Still there. All clear.
And we're back here in this pack as the lead pack has checked out, way far ahead. And all we need to do back here is make sure we don't wreck ourselves when we've got such a big gap to the lead pack as they're starting to wreck.
Outside. All clear, all clear.
A couple people got into the wall there, Chad and Alex.
Got wheel damage from this?
Apparently he got wheel damage. That's unfortunate. I guess I'll get in behind him and see if we can catch back up. I don't want him to be off the pace real bad though and miss the draft. Looks like he's just staying high.
Outside. Stay low.
And we're going to get caught back up anyway, so we're fine. Looked like he may have lost the nose and shoved up into the wall and then couldn't get it out of the wall. And Alex had nowhere to go. These checkups are just massive that we keep having to do. Somebody else up in the wall there maybe just tapped it. Black and gold could be Allen, but looks like he's fine. He's got no help up there, but maybe just trying to cycle to the back a little bit. I'm just trying to keep it steady and keep it straight. That is Allen.
Outside. Still there.
Do not clip the apron. That does not do good things to the car.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Billy and Colton, though, up in the lead pack right now, having completely different races, so it's going to be fun to watch their perspectives.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
And Allen up there is not having to lift nearly as much as we are, so he's able to keep pace pretty well.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Without any draft help.
All clear. All clear.
Makes for an interesting dynamic, the way that races. 20 cars taking the lead. I'm not sure who that is.
Stay low. All clear. All clear.
Can still see the lead pack through the corner, so we're not completely lost. Oh. Got a massive run out of nowhere. Had to tap the brakes a little bit. They check up big time entering the corner. Rick going to the outside. I guess we'll try and get underneath him here.
Got one outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. The lead is on 32.011. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there?
32.01. Is that what they said?
All clear. All clear.
Are we 3/10 slower back here?
You're clear high. Clear high.
I'm kind of all over the place. This setup is really weird in the front end.
Stay low. There's a car on the high
Oh, we
side.
got a car low up here.
Clear high.
It's Bradley. He's a lap down. He may have been part of that first wreck and was on pit road for a little while and might be off the pace. Lead pack's getting a little bit further away from us every lap, but we're not in danger of getting lapped for quite some time, though. Prefer to not be lapped, but there may not be much we can do about it in a while. Oh, Allen bounced off the wall, came down and got Bryce.
All right, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
And he gets
Left
put
up,
head on into the wall.
82, car by.
Guess we'll go down and get fuel again. I still don't need tires, I don't think.
Backpack. And,
Rick's got to get around us here.
Pit road is now open.
Pit road open already.
It's the 82. car.
Chad must have got in that as well. That stinks for all them. We got lucky there. Hopefully there weren't too many others that got in it behind us. Allen and Bradley, or not Bradley, but Bryce, probably both completely out of it. They took a couple hard hits there. Let's just fill it up.
It's the 26 car.
Shouldn't have any damage anymore, but might as well make sure.
Pit box in.
That's going to get us back to the front of the field.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Tires, 97, 96. That right rear could end up getting a little sketchy. Sounds like Chad's out of it too, unfortunately.
Line up single file.
But maybe more fun not to be in the race. Think if we can survive to the end and get to where we can battle up in the first 10 or in the top 10 and we can keep it clean, I think it could be exciting. But for the first 80 laps, it's not going to be anything except trying to survive.
4 car.
And it looks like we may be able to make it on fuel now. Maybe should have taken tires there. I don't know. Is Nick still alive? Looks like he is. Let's see who's out. Bryce, Allen, and Chad are out, and Bradley's 5 laps down.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the inside
Up
row.
front is Billy at the moment. JP's the number 20. Barrett up there too, and Colton still in 3rd. And Damon round out that top 5. And Shane still running well. He's been running well this whole season. He's up front. The field is thinning, though.
Past the 1, past the...
I think we'll do a clear all once we take the green.
Get ready.
We're up to 15th. I'm just looking to survive to the end. I have no idea how we're gonna, or where we're gonna end up, but I want to try and make it.
Take cars in. Green, green, green. In the top 20.
Get everybody past the start-finish line, then we'll do the clear.
To the 35.67. Still there. Stay low. You're clear high. Clear high.
Okay, should be good. I think all those guys were on pit road, potentially. And we're caught back up at the lead pack. In a little safe pocket here right now. Oh, a couple people into the wall. Don't want to see that. See if we can catch back up to Allen. I've been lifting a little bit on corner entry, but maybe that's not necessary. I really don't want to lose the draft.
The car in P20.
Okay, yeah, well that's fine.
31.2.
Probably more on the right front, but that might be better. Here comes Eric around the outside.
Got one outside. Stay low. Keep digging, man. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high.
Eric's got a little left side damage, but it's not hurting his speed at all. Couple more people brushing the wall on entry to 1. I'm just looking way ahead in the pack to make sure I can be ready for a wreck. I'm not really looking at Allen at all, so I'm just kind of slowing down when I, out of my peripherals, see him getting closer. Gotta be ready to jump on the brakes. You're just looking at the bumper in front of you. You're always going to run into the back of them if there's a checkup. Like a big checkup. Caught the apron.
The lead to the 31.844.
Seems like they're keeping it fairly clean. A lot of people running that bottom lane. I think there's more cars in the bottom lane than up top so far. But top lane is holding strong still. And nobody up front can get clear because once you get into clean air, it's like hitting a brick wall. Even if you got the pack behind you, I think. Here comes Nick around the outside. Looking to see if he can move forward from the back. And I believe that outside is the perfect place to do that.
Got one outside. Still there.
Almost to halfway. Lap 45.
You're clear high. Clear high.
I could go up there and try and move forward a little bit, but still really early. And if there's a checkup or a wreck, we're not going to have anywhere to go to dodge it, but it is very stacked up on the bottom right now. But Nick may just be trying that move right now to see how quickly he can get up there and work on the timing for later in the race.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Or he may just be wanting track position.
Still there. Hold your line.
Allen slipped up a bit. We got underneath him. Not going to be able to complete it though. He's probably going to move forward now that he's up on the outside.
You're clear high. Clear high.
Everyone on that top line going forward. We're just kind of sitting back here just inside the top 20. Not doing anything really right now. Colton, I believe, has gotten shuffled back a little bit. He's on the inside lane. Unless that's a different purple car. Can't quite tell. I believe that's him. About 5th in line on the inside. Now there's nowhere to really go on the outside. There's just too many cars up there to be able to move forward. We can go up and then we just be behind Allen, pretty much the same spot we are, except on the outside. And he just had a little bit of a check up there.
Stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
Outside kind of got really checked up. I wonder if somebody tapped the wall and I just missed it.
You got one outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high. Outside. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. Stay low.
We have somebody up ahead with no draft help, lap car. That's going to be interesting if we get to them. Eric moves up. Top line is starting to wind it back up a little bit, get some more momentum back forward.
Still there.
Just behind Dan here.
All clear, all clear. Outside. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're clear high. Clear high.
I maybe should have said where lap cars are supposed to go. Hopefully he knows and gets out of the way and just holds his line somewhere. It'd be preferable if he can get to the apron somehow, but...
Hey, where do you want me, Shane?
Yes. Oh, somebody's getting loose there.
I don't know. I'm running too wide.
In the middle. You got one outside. Too wide there.
I'll get low and get off here, even if I can.
Oh, they're catching him in the corner. He's not going to be able to get off, but he can stay low. That's all right. There's going to be people up into the wall. A little sketchy. He's on the apron now. That's all right.
Clear high. Clear high.
Thank you. I believe that was Tyler that got loose. He's already back up in front of us. I believe, unless that was somebody else. Couldn't quite tell. I think it was a yellow car, though.
You got one outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All clear. All clear. You got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line.
At least we're staying green for a few laps
All
here.
clear, all clear.
Probably just jinxed it, but if it was officials, we'd have already wrecked 3 or 4 more times.
31.813. Outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
feel like there's going to be a wreck up front at some point, though, unfortunately.
Stay low,
They're staying side by side the whole time. The handling of this thing is not very good.
Still there? Hold your
A
line.
couple people keep clipping the wall a little bit, and it's a little bit loose on entry. I feel like we're going to get a mistake at some point, but we will see. Everyone's doing good up there right now. We're really bunched up here now, though, in both lanes.
Stay low.
Oh, somebody's in the wall there.
Outside. Too wide there.
Oh, gosh.
Still there?
And I clipped the apron, nearly shoved up into Tyler.
Stay
That
low.
was dangerous.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Tyler jumps beneath us. Alan goes to the outside. Can we make it on fuel? Yeah. That's good. Wish we would have taken tires, though, but probably doesn't matter much.
Got one outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there? Hold your line. Still there. Still there? Hold your line. Alright, man. Halfway, this time out.
Halfway. Last lap, technically.
Stay low.
Everyone's keeping it calm. These cars are pretty skatey,
Clear high, clear high.
but everyone's doing a pretty good job right now. If you push it really hard on entry,
Stay low, there's a
you
car
could
on the
definitely
high
get
side.
loose. Eric nearly pushed up there and got the guy on his outside.
Clear high, outside.
That would have been dangerous.
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high. You got one outside.
Trying to put as little wheel into it on exit as possible because I feel like it could snap on me if I'm not careful. We could try to go up top, but it's not really going anywhere. We should have went with Nick. He made up a lot of ground and he's been able to stay up there.
9, 6, 9.
But there's going to be 3 wide at some point before the end of this thing. I guarantee you. Even though this track is very narrow. Shane's still up there leading, I think. He's having a really good season. We'll see if he joins us for Chicago, see how he does on the road course. Should I try and go up top? Okay, maybe not. That thing wanted to jump sideways immediately. Going up top there. Let's just be careful. Let's try it, I guess.
Got one inside.
Alan's got a pretty
Still there.
big lead up here now. As soon as I get up here, though, is when they'll probably wreck.
Stay high. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Might be able to jump down in front of Dan, though. It's a pretty big gap there.
All clear, all clear.
It's going to close up quickly, though. And they're going to be 3 wide in front of us.
Hold your line.
Oh, gosh.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Eric got down.
All clear, all clear.
Okay, we can jump down in front of Alan. Or Dan. As soon as I saw the 3 wide, I no longer wanted to be up top. They're going to spin up in front of us and we're going to have nowhere to go.
You got one outside.
Looks like we got that sorted out. Somebody just clipped the apron
Stay
there.
low, there's a car on the high side.
Passed a couple people going to the outside for a lap or two.
Still there? Hold your line. Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Clear Allen. Eric's trying that 3 wide, and he got it to work that time.
Got one outside. Still there. Still there? Hold your line.
I don't know if I want to be behind him though when he keeps doing that. So little margin for error. Big check up here. A couple people may have gotten loose. We could try the outside again, I guess.
The lead is on 32.088.
But a Leighton went high as well, so we'll go down low again. Oh gosh. Nearly spun it. Nearly spun out. I think we could be using those new tires right about now.
Got one outside.
Ooh, they had a big check up on the outside there.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low.
There's Colton just up ahead of us.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Somebody's going to end up spinning out on the bottom. It's getting really sketchy.
Still there.
Just corner entry. We got a couple more lap cars coming up.
You're clear high, clear high.
Allen with a big run on the outside. We got
Got one
to
outside.
keep it low here.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Ooh, Shane's getting sideways. Shane's getting sideways. He's getting bumped. He's getting bumped. Somebody, second row, got nearly spun there. He's going to have to merge back onto the track. Okay, he kept it on the apron.
Still there.
Could not look and see who that was, but that was nearly a disaster right there.
Stay low. There's a car on the
Don't know how they both saved that. I think Shane caught the apron and was getting loose, and then the guy behind him bumped him a little bit. There's nowhere for him to go. Oh gosh.
All clear, all clear. Inside.
That was nearly horrible.
Clear, all clear.
Nothing he could do. I can't believe we saved that. He got sideways. I tried to go to the outside, and we got in the back of him, and that somehow got us sideways. But we save it again.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
Holy cow. I don't know how our rear end went sideways and he stayed straight. I figured when we got in the back of him he was getting spun, but I think we all saved it. Now we need to try and catch back up here. There's some crazy stuff going on now with handling. Oh, my car hates to turn in now. It's wanting to spin out every chance it gets. We need tires. They're going all over the place up here. Oh, Gary's a lap down there.
That car is a lap down.
Looks like we're going to get caught back up. Well, should have went high, I guess. We'll go high into one.
Inside. Still there.
Doesn't get as loose up here. surprisingly.
Hold your line. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high.
There's Billy in his payday scheme. Looks great.
On the low side.
Like the old Kevin Harvick scheme.
All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. Good job, man. You're in the top 10. Still
Up to the
there.
top 10. Still got 28 laps to go though.
Stay high.
But we get some track position. If we get a yellow, we get some tires. Maybe be good to the end.
Clear low, clear low.
Handling is so sketchy right now though.
Inside. Stay high.
Oh, Billy's blinking.
Clear low, clear
Billy's
low.
blinking.
Got one inside. Still there.
Lap car pulling to the apron, thank you.
All
Billy
clear,
pulling
all clear.
over because he was blinking. That's unfortunate. I think it came back.
Got one outside.
Unfortunate that he was blinking there though.
Stay low.
But might be a good idea to get out of this pack a little bit right now.
Clear high. Got one
Getting ready to be
outside.
side by side with Colton.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Eric's made his way towards the front. He's making aggressive moves to get up there. He's doing good.
Still there. All clear, all clear.
Oh, we should have gone to the top side. We're going to go there now. Before Alan gets a run, gets to our outside, and we can't get anywhere.
Got one inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. Inside. Stay high. Still there.
Oh, Shane got a bobble.
Stay high.
He's made it back to the second row of the inside lane. Just in front of Nick there. We got Colton in front of us.
The leader just did on 32.1.
Oh, this car is really unstable on entry.
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Lost it a little bit.
Stay high.
Definitely need to lift on entry right now.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh my goodness, this car
Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
is not liking it. Top line's doing good right now though. I think as the handling goes away,
There. Hold your line.
the bottom line gets a little worse. But top line's not very easy right now either.
Stay high. Still there. Hold your line.
We're kind of stalled out now.
Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Still there.
I keep having to lift at the wrong times. It's killing our momentum. We're going to get
All
clear
all clear.
of both lines here. But I think we'll stick up top behind Colton for now.
Still there.
Oh, Eric's getting loose just on the outside of Shane. They may have made a little contact. But they keep going straight.
All right, man. 20 to go.
20 laps to go.
Stay high.
Quick check on fuel. We're good.
Clear low, clear low.
As we saw earlier,
You got one inside. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Got one inside.
Oh, Eric, big sideways out of the corner that time. Bottom line's coming back.
Stay high.
Oh, Shane got a
All
little
clear,
sideways
all clear.
there too,
Inside. All clear, all
through
clear.
the tri-oval.
Inside. Stay high. Here's the car on the low side.
That gets a nick to his inside.
Car on the low side. Stay high. Clear low.
Top line's
clear
getting
low.
stacked up all of a sudden.
Inside. All clear, all clear.
Should we go low? I don't know.
Inside. Stay high.
Hitting.
The leader just did on 32.119. Stay high.
Barrett is in front of us and he's pitting.
Stay high.
I guess they can't make it on fuel. There's going to be some people that can't make it on fuel.
You got one inside. Too wide there. Stay high.
Colton gets clear. He goes low.
Stay high.
We do not need to pit.
Stay high.
So that could make things very interesting.
Still there.
Can't tell who's up front.
Stay high. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high.
Ooh.
Stay high.
Shane pulling even with the leader on the outside.
Clear low, clear low. You got one inside. Still there. Stay high. There's the car on the low side. Stay high. All clear, all clear.
Oh, the leader's getting sideways. Bottom's going to have to check up hard.
Stay high.
That's going to give us a run.
Next car.
That's Damon.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Shane gets back clear of him.
Still there. Still there.
And we're second in line on the top. I really don't want to bump though. There's really no opportunity for that.
All clear, all clear.
But if the bottom gets another big bobble at some point,
You got one inside. Stay high.
we can make up some ground again.
All clear, all clear. You got one inside. Still there.
I can't get it to work up here right now. Maybe I should have gone low.
Stay high. There's the car on the low side.
Oh, we're sideways. Definitely don't want to bump in the tri-oval. Or the corners.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low. You got one inside.
Ah, the bottom line's really prevailing right now.
Still there. Hold the line.
I feel like my tires are really hurting me at this point. Thought we'd get more yellows. I didn't want to waste them.
Stay high.
Might get a big enough run here. We could maybe bump Eric a bit.
All clear, all clear.
No, we're not going to get there in
You got
time.
one inside.
We'd be bumping them into the corner, which is not what we want to do.
All clear, all clear.
Just
You
got
one
big
inside.
loose.
Still
Big
there.
loose again. Whew!
Stay high. There's the car.
This car is not easy to hang on to.
Clear low, clear low. Inside.
Lap car's on the bottom and somebody's getting
Clear low,
spun.
Clear low. You're clear high, clear high. You're too wide there. Inside, you're too wide there. All right, man. Caution is out.
Oh.
Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is
Well, that was unfortunate.
past the 16, car by. Past the 25, past the 81, past the... We got damage on the front end.
That's not good.
Reduced aero might slow you down on the straight.
That's not good either.
past the 25, past the...
We got hit pretty hard a couple times there. We're going to have to pit for tires especially, but
we go this time by.
we might be dead on
Past
speed
the
now.
32, past the...
I may just try and stay out here. What's the RPM?
It's the 12 car.
RPM's okay. We definitely need tires though. A couple people may have just gotten a penalty for pitting below the line. We're good on fuel. I don't want to add any either. This car needs to get tighter. It's so dang loose. A couple people stayed out.
Car.
That was probably the best run that we could have hoped to have had.
5.
I don't think you're going to find one much better than that at this place.
Right here. All the damage is repairable.
58 seconds to optional, it's not bad. 80, 70. Colton was in that. I don't know how much damage he's got. He's driving by right now. He's got a lot of rear end damage, it looks like.
That's it, go.
I'm not going to worry about the damage. We got track position. Let's just keep it.
Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining.
Line up single file. It's the 32 car.
Yeah, probably should have pitted.
Oh, a couple people stayed out. Damon and Shane, potentially. That's going to be very dangerous. The way the handling was going away, you had to get tires there, I think. But I had damage anyway, so I was going to pit no matter what. But I definitely wanted tires. We'll see how this works out for him.
Damon, if you're ever behind me again, don't do what I do, because I'm normally wrong.
That was a really good run, though. Really fun to battle the handling. And it's cool to get a run long enough where that comes into play.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by.
Because most of the time, you don't get a run that long.
Past the 61, past the...
Do we go to the back of the line, the lap car?
Yes. Alright, second wreck we've been in. A lot more harder hits that time, but I think, all things considered, we didn't come out of that too bad. We'll see how
I'm not sure the Lord can
quick
help us
we
right now,
are
Damon.
on the start here. We could be in trouble still. But we got old tires in the front of both lines here. How's that going to feel mid-corner? Are we going to get checked up, but are we going to be able to even keep up? I don't know. Said all the damage was repairable. We don't have engine damage. I think we might be all right. Oh, JP's out of it. That stinks. He had a good run going. Coming to get 7 laps to go, and there is a green-white checkered attempt available, so we could have another restart.
The pace car is in.
Maybe we could have started in first gear.
You're back in fifth. There you go, man. Good job.
We might be slow.
You're back in fourth. Still there? Towards the line.
But maybe that means we can just
All clear,
go
all
flat
clear.
out through the corners. Oh, big checkup, big checkup. Big hit. All good. I'm gonna see if we can get past Damon on his older tires.
The lead to the 35.792 outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Ooh, Nick got a bit loose that time. think we're okay in draft.
Still there? Hold your line.
We just can't
Stay low.
go anywhere. 'Cause we got Shane in front of us here. Can't get clear of Damon.
5 to go at the line.
5 laps to go.
Still there? Hold your
We just
line.
got to hold it here.
6 minutes.
See what we can do.
The car is 15, just 50 off the flat. 30.539.
Oh, Nick
Still
got a
there.
big wiggle. Oh, he got underneath Shane.
Good job, the next car is in the distance.
How did that happen?
Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Now he's going to defend the bottom. We're going to be having pressure behind us. How are we going to get this done?
You're in second.
I'd love to lead a lap too.
Next car.
Oh, they're wrecking behind us.
All right, man, caution is out.
And we're going to be outside front row with Nick for the restart. Woo! There is one green, white, checkered.
Tempo.
Oh, man.
Well, I had a big time. There you go.
Yeah, I think that was Shane's race. I really thought he had a chance to win this thing, but staying out there I think was the wrong call. I think with the way the handling was going, you just had to take tires there. That's unfortunate. And now we got outside front row with Nick. How is this going to go? I'm going to test first gear and see how that feels on the restart here. I think it's going to be okay. Let's just mash it, see what that feels like. Oh yeah, we're doing first gear. For sure. Don't know if that's going to give us enough to get around him, but maybe we can get some momentum, get some help behind us. Maybe we can clear him.
Looks like this is the final time we'll try for a green-white checkered finish.
One green-white checkered attempt.
Car 26. Got the
Oh man, this is
left
exciting.
side
How's this going to play out?
Let the 26 car by.
How is this going to play out? I think we did a really good call not taking fuel as well. That's going to keep the car a little bit tighter. Allow us to push it a little bit harder without it stepping out. I can't believe he got underneath Shane there. And we just flew around him once we got clear of him. Their tires were at a very big disadvantage. Him and Damon. It's going to be really tough to get a good jump, but we're going to have to try. And I'm just going to be sailing it off on the inside, no lift. Not the inside, the outside. And I hope it sticks. We got new tires, it should. Push me as hard as you can. Well, sure, be careful, though.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside row now.
We got pretty sideways when we got a big hit from Dan. I'm just going to be gunning it in first gear and hoping we can keep side by side with Nick. If he gets clear of us, it's going to give him control of both lanes. Plus, we're not going to know when he's going to jump. When he's going to jump back on the gas. Let's be ready to go early. I would love to steal this win from Nick. Neither one of us could win. We'll see.
Ready.
This is going to be sketchy. Come on, get a good jump. Get a good jump.
The pace car's in.
We didn't get a good jump.
The road is now open.
We didn't get a good jump.
Gonna go this time out.
Gosh dang it.
The lead did a 36.063. You got one inside.
We did not get a good jump at all.
Still
I
there.
forgot we do have damage.
Clear low, clear low.
We do have damage. I forgot about that. We probably can't lead.
Inside. Stay high.
Or maybe we can on the outside.
Stay high.
We need help big time.
One more left. Still there. Towards the line.
Oh, they're wrecking behind us, but it's white flag.
Stay high. Stay high.
Pushing Tyler as hard as I can here. Oh, how's it going to come out of the corner?
Stay high. You're on the low side. Jump up 5 laps. Get up top.
I think Nick's got it.
Stay high.
I think Nick kept it.
Holy crapola. That was crazy, man.
There's the flag.
And look at Billy with 5th place. Oh man, what a finish. That was probably the most fun we could have had with this combo, so I think good job to everybody. Oh. Nick comes through with the win.
Well, Billy, we recovered not hitting that first time around. Nice job.
We got such a bad restart there. I think it was our damage. I think being front of the line is probably what killed us. We had a lot of speed behind people. But front row, we did not. We did not have good speed there at all. Wow. What a finish. How does the car look? How does the car look? It looks fine. I think it looks fine. Best this combo could have probably gone. Fun race. Nice win. We had nothing on the outside of them. I think it was our damage. I mean, we could have just got a horrible restart, but I don't know. We completely screwed that up, regardless of what happened there. But you know what? That was fun. That was way more fun than officials would have been, and probably more fun than we could have hoped to have with this terrible, terrible racetrack. That being said, there were quite a few wrecks still, so let's go take a look at all of them. This is first up. He just turns down there into Bradley. I guess he didn't know he was there. He's trying to get underneath. I believe that's Frank going high. Not sure there. That was unfortunate though, and then that's when we got hit. Checking up. I think they just accordioned into us. We were checking up and he wasn't quite checking up as much, and then somebody behind him tapped him, and we got a little rear end hit, but we don't back it into the wall. Nobody else hits us, so we're fine. He probably got worse damage than we did. It sounded like he grabbed the wall pretty good. Jumped to lap 12. Chad into the wall there, and we saw this. Him and Alex get into it a little bit, but they keep it going. And we saw this. Alan just grabs the wall into one, and that shoots him down into... Oh, there's huge net code there, too. Shoots him right down into Bryce. Nowhere for him to go. Chad gets slammed. Nicholas, nowhere to go. We got lucky. We're able to go low. And just... unfortunate there. Big net code, and he bounced off the wall a little bit. And there goes a hood. Cartwheeling down into the grass. Nick manages to miss that. I was surprised. He started moving forward early, and I thought it was a little too early to be doing that. Frank gets a little loose in the tri-oval there. This setup was capable of that. This thing did not drive very nice. But I thought Nick started moving forward too early, but it worked out. He got the track position, and they kept it clean enough up there. He stayed ahead of the wrecks once he got up there, and then he was in the right position for the win. We didn't lead a lap either, did we? We didn't get bonus points for that. That's unfortunate. We could have really used that. Oh, and then JP gets a tap down into Colton, up into Eric. And then they keep wrecking. And Eric just gets into the back when they checked up a little bit there. I don't think he was trying to go 3 wide at that point. And then there's wrecking a bunch in front of us after the contact, and we got another hit from there. We made a little contact with this. Just slight, not too bad, and then I'm trying to gather it back up, and then Colton's getting spun, and then I'm hitting the brakes, and I get a little left side damage there, and then bounce it in the wall, but we were okay. I think that probably hurt our straightaway speed with no draft help, though. He said Arrow was damaged when that wreck happened, so. And now we're on lap 87. This is the second to last caution, just up on the wall, and they wreck. This is after Nick got around Shane and Damon. Both of them end up wrecked. I think their old tires just could not hang on. Damon was losing it there, and Shane just right behind him, nowhere to go. The handling had definitely gone away in that long run. I think he really needed tires there. That's unfortunate for both of them, and Nick Martin there head on into the wall. And then there was a wreck on the white flag. Oh, somebody bounced it up off the wall, and then huge pile up coming to the thing, and there's only 6 cars left alive. So luckily we finished 4th or whatever we did, 4th. We were getting a big run there. I thought maybe we could have pushed Tyler, but just couldn't get hooked up with them. Couldn't get a good enough run with 2 cars, and you couldn't get clear of that bottom lane, and they kept it. They kept it. Nick kept the lead. I could not stay on Tyler there, but awesome stuff. Awesome job to Nick. And then gonna have people limping home. Nick Martin coming in. Let's see what he gets. He's in 15th right now. I don't know if he's a lap down or not. 7th. So he recovered amazingly with that big wreck at the end. So great job to him. That's awesome. And then Barrett ends up with an 8th. A Leighton 10th after that, and then these guys did not get very good after getting in the wreck, and Colton in the last 2 wrecks. His car's not healthy, but he manages an 11th. First race Colton hasn't won that he's been in. He gets 11th. He gets 2 1s there, so still a decent finish for him after all that. And let's go take a look at the points real quick and the results. If I can get that to pull up here. Okay. 4 cautions for 12 laps out of 92. Could have been way worse. Nick gets the win, gets 45 points, leads 7 laps. I believe Shane led the most, if I'm not mistaken. He was up front a lot of that. Colton only leads 14. Damon leads 21. Shane leads 31, so I believe that is most laps led. JP leads 12, but he gets involved in one of the wrecks at the end. Only manages a 20th place, but leading those laps gets him 22 points, so moves him up 1 spot there and gets more than Ryan in 16th there. We come away with 33. Tyler, 35. He doesn't lead a lap. Caden doesn't lead a lap. 34 for him. Billy leads 3 laps, so he gets 37. So he gets the second most points out of all this. He beats us and Tyler. So that shows you the value of those bonus points. Would have been really nice for us to get that lap led if we could have done that, but we just had nothing on the outside of that restart. I gunned it as soon as I could, but we just didn't go. I don't think we were spinning the tires, but probably the damage. Let's take a look at the standings. Colton still up top, 176 points. I am behind him by 3 points there. Nick still in 4th, but he's only 1 point behind Shane, who's a little under 20 points behind Colton. But Nick got that win there. Damon's the only other one with a win. He's only got 70 points because I think he's only been in 2 races with us so far. But me and Colton tied for the average, or Billy as well, tied for the best average finish of the season. So that's cool. I finished 4th right where my average is. I've only got 10 bonus points. I really need to get that number up if I want a chance to beat Colton here. I would love to get a win too. This could have been a really good chance for me. But I think that damage hindered us. If it stayed green after we passed Shane, we maybe could have got a run and timed it with Nick, but probably not the way the car drove at the end there. We'll see how Chicago plays out. Here's the rest of the standings. Having a lot of fun. Really happy with how that race went, honestly. I think it was a lot better than it could have been and a lot better than I expected, so awesome stuff. Big thank you to everyone who showed up. Let's take a look at the remaining schedule. Well, not the remaining schedule, but the upcoming schedule. I'm going to add more races down here. I'll do that this week. We got Chicago Street Course coming up. That will be July 2nd, Wednesday, since Friday's a holiday. And then we got Rockingham to replace Sonoma, I believe, and then Dover coming up, and that's back to the real schedule. So there's a couple more road courses coming up I need to figure out. I think that's why I haven't added any more races yet, but we'll keep going because this is a lot of fun, and I'm enjoying it. So big thank you to everybody. Fun race to the end. Few wrecks, but I mean, that's what you're going to get at this stupid track. I think we were lucky to only have 4 big ones instead of 20 with only 2 lap runs in between, but worked out pretty fun and wasn't terrible. So hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.